Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
This is Badul Firdousi Islamic English channel, and I am your lecturer, producer and speaker, Dr. Firdousi. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May the peace, blessings and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on you forever and ever and ever. This is the Islamic greetings every time we do whenever we meet. And what's the return of salam? And you are saying wa alaikum assalam. So I am saying that may the peace and blessings on you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you are sending me in return. So both are benefited with these greetings of Islam. Our Islamic meetings, our Islamic greetings, our Islamic just sitting together, talking together and discussing together starts with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And before that, Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. You are exchanging, what a business. Nothing from your pocket, you are taking from the skies, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. You are giving him, take it. As a token of affection, the reward, the gift. And he is saying, wa alaikum salam, he is taking the blessings and gifts. Nothing is from your pocket, my dear brothers, my dear Islamic sisters. What a kind of thing of just asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him and blessings with dua, with dua. Every action of Muslims, of Mu'mins, every action starts with blessings and dua, dua and dua. Even when you see your friend very far, you can't say salam and your voice doesn't reach there. Even then, you have to say Assalamu alaikum with your teeth, with a smile showing. And when your friend sees that you have just waved your hand up to say salam, and he sees that he smiling, he becomes so happy that he looked at me, my friend looked at me, and he's saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless me. That's what he thinks, and he also says like that, wa alaikum salam. You can't hear, but you can say the action, you can say his teeth. This is sadaqah. Our Muhammed sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, this is sadaqah. This is sadaqah. Making someone happy is sadaqah, is the act of blessings, is the act of blessings. And make happy someone, that's the main purpose Islam has come to the world. Islam didn't come just right from the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There is no Muhammadan religion. Islam is from the day when Adam was created. Adam Safiullah. La ilaha illallah, Adam Safiullah. La ilaha, only one. Allah is the only one. Allah is the only one. Everyone said, La ilaha illallah. Musa Kalim, Moses said that, La ilaha illallah, Isa Ruhullah. Isa alayhi salam said, everyone said, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. And these are all the people, these are all the prophets from the very creation of Adam, the first man on the earth, started with La ilaha illallah, Islam, 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 Islam. It is not 1400 years ago. It is not 1450 years ago, Islam and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam brought. He continued the same Islam which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted us to say and to follow, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says among all the religions there, and with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Islam. There is only one religion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says it's the religion with Allah is Islam. Inna deen indallah Islam. Islam, Islam. So what is Islam? Islam is for the peace, salama. Submit yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and peace for the mankind. Not only to the mankind, even for the animals, trees, for the whole universe. Whatever you see how you can help the mankind. Everything that you can do so that the man becomes happy. Happy. Let me tell you something happy. Define happiness. Happiness. Someone, if I get 1 million right now, I become happy. So that man counts. If I get about 10 kilos of gold, I become happy. That's his happiness. And what next is the happiness? Oh, if I pass, I'm happy. I get happiness. If I get a job, if I get promotion, if I get a baby, I'm happy, happy, happy. This is all for yourself, for your selfishness, for your good only you are speaking about. How to become happy? If I get. Islam says no. When you give. That is the happiness. When you give something you have and someone doesn't have it, share it. Give a part of it so that he can be happy. When you see that man after taking smiles and looks at you with that gratefulness of sight, that very look of the sight will make you happy. Will make you happy if we have those feelings, if you have that kind of nature, if your heart is tender, not stone heart. If you are not a stone-hearted person, and when there is a man who is hungry and you have a plate of 2 chapatis bread, you go to him and say, my dear brother, take one is enough for me. And give that hungry man 1 bread and you eat 1. And when you give, that man who is so hungry looks at you with that love, with that sight. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, that's the one I want from my creation. That's the one I want from the human beings. Being human, being kind human.